What's going on, everybody? Today we are putting back together the ZF5 that I got for free that we will be installing in my 1988 Ford Bronco. Let's get into it. There she goes, perfect. Okay, so the last thing we have to do on the ZF5 is just replace the main bearings. I got a new bearing kit here, and we are just doing the main outside bearings on the secondary shaft, the tail shaft, and the input shaft. So in order to pull the bearings, I bought a bearing separator and puller set, and we're gonna use a 12-ton press. That should be all we need. Let's see what happens. This is sketchy as hell.
The bottom is sketch.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pry it apart a little bit more.
I wouldn't cut all the way through it. I gotta get it off. No, but I'm saying, like, if you're gonna do the top or the bottom, don't cut all the way through it. Just cut a little bit and then break it the rest of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to film if I got a big hairy ass arm.
You're the one that was trying to film over my damn shoulder.
Careful with the
There we go.
There it is.
I think it would just be easier to put this in the press, to be honest, but we can try and use the tool for its job. I don't even know if this is gonna be big enough. I might need to rent a bigger one.
It ain't big enough.
It ain't big enough. Damn it. Then we're gonna go to Harbor Freight on a Saturday afternoon. Okay, snug that up with a wrench and throw it in the vise. We didn't really think this through.
Well, no. Do you have things to just lit so it just holds it right here, but this is above the plate? You don't have like a couple pieces of wood or something?
Wood ain't gonna do it.
Bullshit.
Crack. It'll just crack.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The weak point is gonna be the wood. It's gonna split.
Yeah, but I think we can get. I think it'll be enough.
I thought you were saying take this, put it here, in place of these, and then we can separate it enough.
No.
Well, that ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work that way.
I think it would.
There's not enough height. Look at that. The whole bearing is like 1.5 inches. We need at least 1.5 inches to travel. We could. I got some square tube that we could cut. I bet the square tube would hold it. It's thin. I'm gonna try the square tube.
Bullshit, it's not.
What do you think? Is this gonna work? Comment below.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. You gonna catch this one?
Yeah, I got it. Oh my fucking god.
There it goes. There she goes. Alright.
Nice.
Holy shit, this thing's heavy. Hang on, don't get too close to the snap rails. Stop. We have a snap ring. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. I think we're just gonna blow the bearing out. I think we need to cut this bearing. Hold it steady.
Back up.
Yeah, now Smith can slip down and slice your finger off.
Yeah. Got it.
Dude, why you haven't put an impact on that already is beyond me.
There it is.
Is that a max on jack?
We're max.
Son of a bitch. Alright, go back up.
Ready?
Yep, that's it. Get this square tube out of the way. All right.
Two or something. More than one.
Get a nice close up of that. There she goes. That was fast.
You ready?
Yep. So. Okay. Last time I gotta stand up with that damn thing. Okay, we got the tail shaft and the main shaft bearings removed. That was really tedious and kind of annoying, so we're just gonna get this one done real quick, and then we'll move on to installing the bearings.
A few moments later.
All right, so we decided that before it gets super dark out, we're gonna bring the Bronco in now.
GTA 5 character. All right, hold on. I better get a POV of the foreman. Man, looks like fucking shit in here. Ugh.
Okay, Bronco's close enough to the shop. We're gonna try and get some bearings set. I got a toaster oven from my buddy. We gotta cook them to 325 for no more than 15 minutes. And then we should be able to pound it on. So we'll see what happens. Well, we're gonna have to press that back out. Okay, round two. Try this again. So I just need you to hold this up. I'm gonna freeze it.
I can do this while you grab the bearing.
Ah, careful. Oh, I lost the straw. Go easy on it because we might need it on some other stuff, and that's all I got. There she goes, perfect. Hell yeah. That's how we do it. Throwing this guy in the freezer and the other guy in the oven.
And the oven's already preheated.
There you go. Okay, got the last bearing in on the tail shaft. Main shaft's good. Now we just gotta get the secondary shaft. We got both bearings in the oven right now, and the secondary shaft has been in the freezer for 15 minutes now, so. This is going good. I'm really glad I did this because these actually like roll really, really nice and they're really smooth. So definitely worth the upgrade. But yeah, almost done with the bearings. Then we got to figure out how to assemble this whole thing again. Really, no, we don't need that.
You don't know.
These have been in the freezer for a long time.
No, I haven't.
Where's the bed blow? Just. I was like, Dilly, you had it last.
No, I did. It was on the cart.
Well, come on, hit it with your purse. All right, I don't really remember where we left off, but unfortunately all my friends left. It's pretty late. I don't blame them. We're all super beat, but I kind of need someone to help me with the rest of this. Let me show you what we've done so far. Obviously we got all the bearings in. I got the springs and ball bearings and plates back in on the shifter slider. That's good to go. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be to put back together, so that's good. And then Destin knocked out the new seals, input and output. So that's super nice. I also replaced the seal on the main shaft down here. So that's good to go. And yeah, it's basically at the point now where I need a second hand, because we got to drop the two shafts into the tail end, put the shift forks in, the reverse gear, and then slide the case back on and put it back together. So let's just fast forward till I'm ready to work on this again. All right, we are back. It is currently Monday evening, usually the time I drop a video, but right now I'm still making the video. So we need to get this transmission back together. Dilly's gonna be on his way in a little bit, but first thing I gotta do is I gotta clean all these parts. There's a bunch of crud on all of them and all the gears and stuff, so these are all getting a big old brake cleaner bath. Okay, we got everything clean, got everything ratchet strapped together. We're gonna slide it over the edge of the table a little bit more and slide the tail shaft on here. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is you're supposed to be replacing the bearing races too. My bearing kit came with races, but I'm not gonna do that because there's a lot of tolerancing you have to do and shimming and stuff. And it requires a lot of stuff that I just don't want to deal with. So hopefully not replacing the races doesn't bite me, but we're gonna find out. Got the whole case back together. Now, if you were paying attention, you would have noticed that I did not put any gasket maker on there. And that is because Dilly kind of helped me understand the point of shimming the races a little bit more. I just wasn't really thinking it all that seriously. And he kind of convinced me to actually measure it and get it shimmed. So I need to go get a dial indicator, a magnetic dial indicator, and take some measurements. Yeah, let's go to Harbor Freight real quick.
12 seconds later.
So Harbor Freight's actually closed. I'm not able to get one of those dial indicators, but that's okay because we couldn't get the case to seat fully. I started getting some bolts in and started tightening things down, and things started making noises. And it turns out the secondary shaft bearings weren't seated all the way because that fell quite a bit, which means the lower one also needs a little bit more work. So these need to get pressed in more. So I got to take this whole thing apart anyways. And since I gotta rip it all apart, I'm just gonna order a shim kit and do it right and make sure I have a good solid transmission. So because of that, it's gonna take shipping time and all that. So I'm just gonna end the video here. We'll have a good time next weekend and we will finish this ZF5 and actually have a solid transmission for the Bronco and it'll be all good. So that's it. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.